Hey, what's good, powerful people? This is the Power Living with Purpose podcast with David C. Henderson, and this is Midweek Motivation. Every 4 years, you improve your life way more than the president. All right. The Midweek Motivation is sponsored by DCH Merch. That's www.dchmerch.com. www.dchmerch.com. All right. So I'm one of those people who turned 18 and was able to vote on the year of a presidential election. All right. So 2000, I was able to vote for the first time. It was Bush versus Gore. All right. We know how that came out. It was, controversial with the votes and stuff, but Bush won that election. From the age of 18 to the age of 22, I improved my life. The next election, it was Bush again. But from age 22 to 26, Bush didn't improve my life. I improved my life. The next election was Obama. But from age 26 to age 30, Obama didn't improve my life more than I improved my life. The next election, I was 30. Obama got back in again. But from age 30 to age 34, I improved my life way more than Obama improved my life. The next 4 years, it was Trump. From the age 34 to 38, Trump didn't improve my life more than I improved my life. The next 4 years was 38 to 42, with Biden in. Biden didn't improve my life more than I improved my life. Every 4 years, you improved your life way more than the president. It didn't even matter. Sometimes the president who did the worst job in those 4 years was some of the best 4 years of your life because of what you did. It didn't even matter. During the Great Recession, the housing crisis, I started a business and grew it by 100, 200, and 300% in the first 3 years. Another thing to understand is the Fed chair is in charge of the money, not the president. The Federal Reserve is not even connected to the government. It's a long history. Go look it up. You know what I'm saying? You'll be amazed. But the president is not in charge of the economy. The Federal Reserve runs the economy. Clinton and Bush, it was Alan Greenspan who was more responsible for the economy than anybody else because he was the Fed chair. Under Bush and Obama, it was Ben Bernanke. Under Obama and Trump, it was Janet Yellen. Under Trump and Biden, it's been Jerome Powell. I was like, oh, Jerome? Oh man, we got a black man in the house. Yeah. Oh, it's a white Jerome. Okay, all right. First white Jerome I've ever heard of. Mama named him Jerome. I'm gonna call him Jerome. So basically every 4 years, who is more responsible for the progress in your life? The president or you? It's you. This is how the United States of America works. Currently, it's 340 million Americans. The United States runs from people, companies, and organizations providing products and services for the other 340 million people. All right. The people who need a job go and work for those people who provide the products and the services. And that's how the economy runs. And people are who started the biggest companies. The biggest companies that hire the most people were started by a person. And that person did not base the trajectory of their life or their decisions in life off of who the president was. Who was the president when Apple started? Doesn't matter. Who was the president when Microsoft started? Doesn't matter. Tesla, Amazon, Nvidia, all the banks. The banks have been around 100 years. Did it matter who the president was when they started? No. Who was the president when Nike and Walmart and all these other companies started? Coca-Cola. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because Walt Disney, all the other ones, Disney, ESPN, all the other ones. Doesn't matter who the president was during that time that those businesses started because nobody stopped them. Because as long as nobody stopped them from starting their business or their organization, then the president didn't have nothing to do with it. They had everything to do with it. You have way more power over your life every 4 years than the president. Okay? And under the age of 18, kids have more power over their life than the president. Because as we saw, like the 17-year-old getting a PhD and all kind of other stuff, 16-year-old, kids starting businesses, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, all the way down. Kids are starting podcasts, social media channels. They're acting. They're entertainers. All type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So kids are more in control of their life than the president. So as an adult, past the age of 18, regardless of who you vote for, every 4 years, you are more in charge of the success in your life than the president. So remember, every 4 years, vote for who you want to vote for. Great. All right. I don't encourage you to stay at home. I do encourage you to vote for somebody. We got to get independent and libertarian candidates to where they can win a state at least and make it to where they can influence the electoral vote. So remember, every 4 years, you impact your life way more than the president. All right. 365 days times 4, 1,460 days. And the question is, if you had the leap year of 1461, so what are you going to do with the other 1,460 days? You are more in charge between elections to make your life better than the president is. Precedence over presidents. Remember, you set the precedence over presidents. And that's the name of my soon-to-be Motivation Speaking album. All right, stay powerful, my friends. God bless.